What's up, everyone? It's the one and only magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I am back at it with some more Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery. And this is a viewer's choice video. I put up a poll a couple weeks ago, or more than a week ago. The poll hasn't been out that long, and you guys voted for me to continue the Quidditch side quest. So we will be continuing Quidditch with Quidditch 2 Chapter 2. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And as you can see, I have more than enough energy, as I had bought the more recent this month's battle pass. Well, it's not called a battle pass, but it works the same way as a battle pass, especially for my Road to Survival viewers. You already know from that game that I wish was still around. And you know what? Within the next week or so, I'm gonna try that Walking Dead game that I was talking about, the Walking Dead Aftermath, and see if that's worth playing. I haven't even downloaded it. I've never tried it, so you guys are going to get my first impression with that game to see whether or not it's worth it or not. I don't know. I think that'll be fun to at least try out. But as I'm doing the Quidditch side quest, I'm just going to be explaining a couple of things, like talking about my plans for the weekend and whether or not I'm going to be continuing the 2025 NFL season. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I know that Dolphins and Falcons game was on the August schedule, but a recent development may make me have to change course. Unfortunately, I don't want to change course on that, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about why I might have to change course on that. But anyway, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. So let's go ahead and get started on this, shall we? Quidditch, Chapter 2. Andre Iguodala, Quidditch Wizard. Tell Sky about your Quidditch practice. Find Sky in the Quidditch stands. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, this weekend, am I going to do an Angry Grandma or Choo Choo and Quan reaction? Probably not, because I just most recently, a couple days ago, did the one guy, one jar reaction from Angry Grandma. I'm probably not going to do anything this weekend because I'm going to try to get to the next part of my Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. Plus, I've been invited to a birthday party, and I'm probably going to be going to that. Plus, I have the next spoiler review of the Walking Dead Dead City Season 3, Episode 4 that I got to work on. So, this weekend, I might not have time for a reaction this weekend, but I should next weekend. I would like to get to a reaction, but I just simply don't think I'm going to have the time for it. Sorry to bother you. I'm looking for Sky Parkin. It's no bother, curse breaker. You know who I am? Everyone knows who you are. You have a reputation. And not only as Drew Green, breaker of curses, you joined the Quidditch team after watching your very first match. In case you forgot, I'm Andrew Iguodala. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we're going to go with that. The finest flyer at Hogwarts. We're going to be the best of friends. Once I've finished reading these playbooks, of course. I've seen you in flying class. You're quite good. Are you planning to try out for the Quidditch team? I'm already on the team. I'm our reserve seeker. Oh. Reserve seeker? I'm our seeker's backup. I'm not even needed at practice most of the time. That doesn't make sense. Madam Hooch asks you to demonstrate new maneuvers in flying class. Our seeker is good, but I doubt her alternative is better on a broom than you are. Well, about that, I've got a bit of a confession to make. So, let me quickly go into why I might have to stop the NFL videos. Okay. I put the Week 17 and Week 18 matchups between the Patriots and Dolphins and the Patriots and Falcons on the schedule. Yes, I realize that. But say about 2 weeks ago or so, maybe a little over a week ago, I've gotten 2 messages saying that my OG PS4 is getting too hot. After 30 minutes to an hour, I'm gonna try to start recording footage for that Week 17 matchup between the Patriots and Dolphins. Now, if I keep getting bombarded with that message, oh, your PS4 is too hot, your PS4 is too hot, then I'm just not gonna be able to do it. But if that happens, I do have a backup plan in place. What I'm gonna do is, if that is to happen, I'm going to make a poll where I'm going to pick 4 different random Super Bowls and put them in a poll, and I'm going to ask you guys which of these 4 Super Bowls matchups would you like to see me play out in a video sometime probably in late August, and whichever Super Bowl matchup gets voted, I will do that one as a backup plan. Now, I might put one New England Patriots Super Bowl matchup in there. It's not going to be all New England matchups. Hell, it could, I don't know, we could get a Pittsburgh-Dallas Super Bowl for all I know. We could get San Francisco-Cincinnati. I mean, who knows? Like I said, I'm just going to go throughout all of the Super Bowls and pick 4 random Super Bowls, and whichever one gets voted the most, I will do that Super Bowl matchup. And I might even play as the team that actually won that Super Bowl, or pick whoever the hell I want to play as. I don't know, but I'm just letting y'all know that even if I have to abruptly stop the 2025 season, there will be more NFL videos in the future. We're just going to have to go back. So that might take me a little bit of time to be able to get back to that flow. But I'm just letting y'all know what's happening. Okay, listen to Andre. Only about an hour. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's actually get to this. I just had to discuss what's going on. My gran gave me my broom. She doesn't know I can't focus on the snitch. I haven't played Seeker, but I know you have to find the snitch to catch it. Murphy's playbooks usually concentrate on tactics. What's a Seeker's strategy? Murphy McNully gave me these playbooks to read. Absolutely, Seeker is a glamorous position. Does anyone else know you aren't quite a good Seeker? I haven't played Seeker. That's repeat dialogue. When you're a Seeker, you're constantly searching for the snitch. Okay, not too bad. That's the first part of that. The truth is, even though I can outfly anyone anytime, I'm not a good Seeker. I'm good at flying, of course, and I've got good fashion sense. If you need an eye for style, I'm your wizard. Keeping my eye on the snitch, on the other hand, not my strong suit. Murphy McNully saw me practicing and dumped a bunch of playbooks on me as if that will help. He dumped playbooks on me too. I couldn't have made the team without Murphy. Why does he have these playbooks, and why does he dump them on people without any explanation? Let me ask you a question, Andre. Have you ever seen what Murphy can do on a blackboard? So we still gotta find Sky. I bet we gotta do some... Damn it, we gotta do 2 Quidditch friendlies. Okay, let's go ahead and do one of them now. Now, I'm pretty sure, since we are trying out for the beater role, we can now either stick with the chaser or we could do beater. You know what? Just to make it somewhat to have something different, let's do the beater friendly. That way, like, you'll see what I mean. Like, the things will be moving up and down. And I think there is new dialogue associated with this, so that'll be exciting. So, and then also, you know what? Let's talk about AEW Dynamite quickly. Well, here in a second we will. I mean, let's see, what matches did we have? I might not remember all of the matches because I need to go back and... There was a segment that I wanted to watch and I didn't get a chance to watch it. But anyway, it's a beautiful day for a friendly Quidditch match with a 98.3% chance of edge of your seat excitement. Madam Hooch is about to kick off the match. Both teams look eager to get underway. The opposing seeker spots the snitch. This match has barely begun, but it could end just as quickly. Unless Green can spot the seeker search with a well-timed bludger. Yeah. Here we go, baby. You see what I'm saying? They all move now. Yeah, I bet y'all remember that from the last video, in fact. There we go. Oh yeah, AEW Dynamite. I did watch the first match. It was a triple threat match. Okay, Green's bludger hit the opposing seeker, pivoting the snitch's capture and saving the team. So the first match was a triple threat match to determine the number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet match at All In. It was between MJF, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Nick Wayne. I almost was forgetting the other two. Not that it really matters because, spoiler alert, MJF won. I mean, that was pretty obvious. And those other two, they will probably end up being in the Casino Gauntlet, maybe, anyway. But they did that solely to have Andrade versus MJF one-on-one in the Casino Gauntlet until other mid-carders join that match. Who do I think is going to win the Casino Gauntlet? I'm not really going to give a prediction on that right now. It's kind of too it's too early to tell, and plus I don't know who else is going to be in the match. It's hard to tell. But anyway, the opposing beater hit a bludger at the seeker. Bold choice for the beginning of the match. Green can intercept the bludger and protect. Can Green intercept the bludger and protect the seeker? There's a 98.2% chance we'll find out. Oh god, here we go. Oh shit. Now, talking about that triple threat match, it was a pretty good, pretty decent triple threat match. You at the beginning, you have MJF going out of the ring after the match starts. You have MJF leaving the ring to go to the commentary side of things, and he puts a headset on and says, you know what, he says something to the equivalent of, you know what, I'm going to let these two scrawny twinks fight it out, and then I'll just pick up the scraps and get an easy W or whatever. He said the equivalent to something like that, and he's also playing into the gimmick that, oh, I never lost the world heavyweight champion, I never lost the world championship, I'm the real world champion, even though I lost to Kenny Omega. So he's like doing that whole thing with CM Punk did in AEW before he left up out of there. So I don't know why they're like redoing that whole gimmick of, oh, I'm the real world champion. But you know what? MJF, let's be honest. MJF, he can make anything work and turn it into a pretty decent program, okay? I like the fact that MJF doesn't always have to be with the world title scene right now. I mean, that to me, if you always keep MJF at the world title scene all the time, 365 days, that will make him boring. Like, damn, you have other people in that company, but yet, here we are. WWE has Roman Reigns back at the world title scene. And to me, that's boring. That's boring. I'm sorry for any of you that might like Roman Reigns out there. Roman Reigns is far more interesting when he's not chasing a world title, in my opinion. But because he's Samoan, they gotta bend over backwards and, you know, suck his cock and give him the world title once again. But anyway, I think MJF is better than Roman Reigns, just as a wrestler and just on the mic. Yes, Roman Reigns has gotten better on the mic. I will acknowledge that. But I think MJF is still, I think he's still better all around. Let's be honest. Green intercepts the bludger and saves both the Seeker and the team's shot at victory. Okay. I gotta get through this because I do have another friendly Quidditch to get to. I'm sorry. Green is guiding the team to victory, but it looks like the stakes have been raised. A bludger's on the rampage, hitting straight toward Green. I hope Madame Pomfrey's on standby. Oh, fuck you, buddy. Yay, we dodged the bludger. Great. Oh god, we got some more. Oh no, we're good. Okay, that's all. We do have another friendly Quidditch to get to, so I'm going to immediately see if I can go ahead and do that second one. Okay, so, oh yeah, what else did I want to say about AEW? They have this whole Continental Cup tournament going on or some shit. And, well, we now know what Jon Moxley is going to be doing at All In. Because I didn't know what he was going to be doing at All In. Jon Moxley, that is. So, it's obvious that Jon Moxley is going to be at the final of that Continental Cup tournament at All In against, I don't know who. Maybe Jay White? Because I'm not really sure who else is going to really be in that final other than Jon Moxley. Are they going to have Jay White be the one to beat Jon Moxley for the Continental Championship? I mean, if they did that, I wouldn't mind. It would be a change for sure. But I feel like Jay White is so much better than the Continental Championship. But if they do end up doing Jon Moxley and Jay White as the final for that Continental Cup tournament, that will be I think that will be a banger of a match. It seems like they are going to do that because I'm pretty sure Jay White beat David Finlay last night. And of course, obviously, Jon Moxley beat Jungle Jack Perry last night. I didn't watch that match, but I just know by common sense logic that Jon Moxley is not losing in the first round of a tournament. Especially when it involves his title. Help Andre. Someone needs my help with Quidditch strategy. I'll be there as soon as I can. Well, you better get there right now. That's all I can tell you. I'm not waiting 3 hours. I'm ready to help your Quidditch mate. Come to the changing room. Okay. I'm glad I have some of them left. Oh my gosh. If I didn't, I would stop and I would come back. Obviously. But I don't have to do that yet. I don't even know how many of those little things I got left. I hope I still got a good stock on them. Murphy, I've brought Andre. Our reserve seeker. Brilliant on a broomstick. One of the best at Hogwarts. You could turn on a Canut flying upside down. Unfortunately, when it comes to playing Quidditch, okay, so you know Murphy knows that Andre sucks at being a seeker. Okay. That's why he needs the Wizarding World's next best ever professional Quidditch commentator. Right, Andre? I appreciate the help, but what exactly is going on? Strategy statistics, seeking snitches. That's right, bitches get stitches. No. Wrong scenario. We're talking about the golden snitch, obviously, for Quidditch. But no, for real. No, I do mean that. People just keep your mouth shut. Like, yeah, absolutely. Because in that certain type of world, the criminal world, yeah, that's true. Snitches will get stitches. Just like, yeah, I wouldn't advise anybody to obviously get mixed up into that world, but I've watched too many gangster or mafia movies to know that, yeah, those snitches are going to end up getting stitches. They're going to end up being a hole. They're going to end up being in the ground, or they're going to be sleeping with the fishes. Oh, yeah, Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes. Well, not for being a snitch, but the same general idea. He's involved in the gangster mafia life, and he ended up getting fucking strangled to death, and he ends up going to sleep with the fishes, and they end up sending the Corleones a fish to signify that, yeah, he's done. He's sleeping with the fishes. Remember, leave the gun and take the cannoli. But let's go ahead and continue. God, I love The Godfather. My favorite movie of all time. Godfather 1. Ladies and gentlemen, 1972. To some of you, like, ooh, that's old. Yeah, it's an older movie, but there are way older movies that, like, you got Wizard of Oz is even older than 1972, folks. I don't remember the year, but it's definitely way older than 72. But, ooh, I could see some of the younger people watching. Ew, 1972, that's old, that's ancient. Like, come on, yeah, it's a little older, but come on, Wizard of Oz is way older than that. Or like, Gone with the Wind. Now, we talking about some old territory. Snow White, the original, that's older. Man, I love The Godfather. 1972, folks. If you haven't watched it, give it a watch. It's absolutely worth it. Okay, anyway, let's continue. When he isn't commentating, Murphy is a strategy wizard. I hear you're a style wizard. There's a 71.2% chance we can help each other. You don't need very much help with fashion. Nice snitch pin, by the way. I like you. So, in addition to my meticulously researched playbooks, oh yeah, there he is with that blackboard again. I'm going to teach you how to strategize like a seeker. Okay, we got 3 hours. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I know I've been flapping my gums about the other random crap. Well, it ain't just random crap, but I have a lot going on. Not necessarily all bad, except for the OG PS4 having heating problems. Other than that, everything else is going fine. Question. The Plumpton pass isn't a pass at all? I know Wrath aims bludgers at Seekers during her matches. The Seeker is a relatively new position invented in 1269. Seekers get fouled more than anyone else, so you have to fly defensively. A Seeker needs to keep track of the score at all times. That's true. A Wonski Finette is... God damn it. It went by so fast. Seekers perform tricky maneuvers, sometimes flying no-handed. Oh, yeah? That's true. Look at what happened in the Sorcerer's Stone. No, wait, yeah. When Harry has to fly so low to the ground, he ends up having to stand on the broom, reaching out, and the snitch ends up going in his mouth. Yeah, that's right, because I was thinking of Chamber of Secrets. That's where he gets his arm broken. That useless Lockhart turns his arm, all of the bones in his arms, to jelly. I can't believe that guy is a fucking Ravenclaw. Man, the Sorting House has fucked up in all kinds of ways, huh? Putting Peter Pettigrew in Gryffindor. Oh my god. But he's got some right ones. He's got some good ones though. Umbridge and Slytherin. Yeah, oh man, I can absolutely believe that one. Yeah, she wears pink, sure, but ooh, Umbridge. Hey, I don't even have to go into Umbridge. Man. Anyway. The Plumpton Pass. Okay, that sounds like a new maneuver. If you need a 170 point lead, you only to catch the snitch. Did it say you only need 20 to win? Is that what that said? Fortunately, I'm fantastic at complicated flying. Are you? Have you gotten any advice on keeping my mind on the match? I know, Raph. Okay. Seekers get fouled more than, okay. Right, just like how Patrick Mahomes, he gets protected more than any NFL quarterback, right? With flags, oh, you can't breathe on Patrick Mahomes or you're going to get flagged for roughing the passer because he's our new golden boy. Because the Kansas City Chiefs are the new New England Patriots. But anyway, and that's everything you need to start seeking with strategy, though there's always more to learn if you're interested. What do you think, Andre? I think I should thank you. You're helping me even though I'm only the reserve seeker. So what happened to the OG seeker, to the main seeker? What's going on? There's one thing I still don't understand. Why did you help me in the first place, Curse Breaker? You're nice. You're pathetic. You pathetic scum. No, I'm not going to say that. You're nice. You're nice. I so have to do a Renegade playthrough with Mass Effect one day. It's going to happen on this channel. I'm already doing a Paragon playthrough, Insanity Run. Be sure to definitely check that out if you're interested in Mass Effect. I'm up to, oh shit, part 6 or 7? I think it's part 7. But anyway, definitely check that out if you're a fan of Mass Effect. One day a Renegade playthrough is definitely happening. I don't know when, but I need to beat the trilogy first. But anyway, we're going to continue. I'm helping because you're a nice person, Andre. It takes one to know one, Cursebreaker. Friends help friends step up their Quidditch strategy. I won't let you down, either of you. One day I'll be even better than our official seeker. Yeah, what happened to our official seeker? Speaking of competitions, shouldn't you be at Tryouts, Drew? Tryouts? What Tryouts? Tryouts? Can I watch? I've got to find a seat. Orion's holding Tryouts to fill the open beater position. How do you always know these things before I do? I can't talk this morning. I'm always informed. That's my strategy. But in this case, Sky told me. You've seen her? She wasn't at our last practice. Where is she? She's probably on the Quidditch pitch now. Sky's starting her tryout soon. I thought Sky liked being a chaser. Why would she try out for beater? Sky works in mysterious ways. If you want to know what she's thinking, you'll have to ask her. Good idea. I'll ask her myself at beater tryouts. Oh man, you know what? I'm going to bring up Dynamite one more time. But speaking of Dynamite, I know that Chris Statlander had a match and I didn't watch it. I'm going back to watch it because, man, like Tony Storm says, Chris Statlander, my God, what a woman. Yes, Chris Statlander, what a woman indeed. Oh, man, even if the match is not that long, just any excuse I can to see that cake, I'm a happy man. I don't need a whole lot. Although I heard that she's getting a title match next week in a Fatal 4-Way match for the TBS Championship, as Maya World is going to defend the TBS Championship against Chris Statlander, Hikaru Shida, and Persephone. God, I hope Chris Statlander wins. I doubt it, but as long as Hikaru doesn't win, I'm all good. I don't like Hikaru Shida. Watch. And watch, because I said that, Hikaru Shida is probably going to win the title back. Oh, God. Here we go. Anyway, attend tryouts. Tryouts are starting. Hope you're ready to earn that beater position. Okay. Okay, so let me show y'all something real quick, actually. So those seasonal tokens or whatever, or what are they, token collection, so they started doing this whole new thing where instead of it being one full week, they started this thing almost about a week ago, and as you can see, there will be different outfits available, like say in 4 days in 1 hour from now, and then 11 days in 1 hour from now. And you can save those tokens and like figure out, okay, plan ahead and see what you want. And I think that's a really good idea. Hopefully, I like that Jam City has decided to do this with those tokens. Those seasonal tokens, right? I think they call them seasonal tokens. I hope they continue to do this with them instead of making them weekly. Have it happen like a month or so, and then just put all of your shit in there ahead of time and say that if you want this certain skin or this certain outfit, you're gonna have to wait this certain number of days in order to get access to it. I like that change. I don't know if any of you that might be playing this game don't like that change, but it gives you time to, okay, this is gonna be this much, and I got this amount of days or weeks to save. Not a bad idea, in my opinion. They should stick with it, but like this white owl right here with the grayish head, I definitely want to get that. And there's an outfit or two here that I want to get, that I can't get access to it right now. But anyway, how many more parts? Tryout for beater. Let's do it. Attend tryouts. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit long of a video, but I've been sitting here flapping my gums, to be fair. If you're playing beater and Sky is playing beater, who's our third chaser? I didn't know Sky wanted to play beater. Okay, here we go. We've been looking for you for 2 damn parts. Murphy told me we're holding tryouts for the beater position. Did he? I told him I'm trying out, besides it's only fair. Tryouts are not necessary at this time. Drew is fulfilling the role, and we have our third chaser to complete our team. What do you think, Drew? We should have tryouts. Sky should be beater. I should be beater. We should have tryouts. I agree with Sky. We should have tryouts. See, Drew isn't afraid of a bit of competition. Well, I was thinking more so of fairness, but sure. I do not comprehend your incessant, Sky. You have never expressed interest in playing beater before. I offered to fill in first, and you didn't give me a chance. You know I'm right. If you just let me explain. Very well, Drew and I are all ears. Okay, so let's go ahead and hear Sky's argument. I believe Drew is the right beater for our team. I thought you liked playing chaser, Sky. If Drew can't play beater, how can we win the Quidditch Cup? I suppose everyone deserves a fair chance. See, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you truly wish to be a beater, Sky? Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Please, don't give me a claim for that terrible singing. Oh, God. Okay, anyway. What if I'm not good enough what if I'm not a good enough beater? Oh, my God. I'm having too much fun with this. I understand your concern, but I have confidence in Drew's ability. Is that what that said? Drew could be better than me, but you won't know without tryouts. I mean, she's got a fair point. Everyone has to try out for a Quidditch position, even professionals. I believe Drew is the right beater. Okay. I played every Quidditch position, you know I have. Oh, damn. I suppose everyone deserves a fair chance. I understand your concern, but I have confidence in Drew's abilities. Okay, we got that part done. You have convinced me. Both of you shall try out for the position. For today's practice, you shall both play as beaters. Hope you're ready for a challenge, Drew. I won't go easy on you. Let our practice begin. Yeah. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna have to stop it for now. Well, you know what? No, I think they'll be alright. You know what? No. Let me stop this for now. Long enough to go walk the dogs. Remember, because I got now not only Coco, but I got Pandy, who will probably make an appearance in this thumbnail, whatever I decide to do. Maybe. We'll see. They made an appearance in the last Quidditch thumbnail. But let me go ahead and go walk them, and then I'll come back, and we will finish this. So, I will be right back. Okay, everyone, I am back, and I just brought the dogs in and gave them a treat, and obviously you can hear Coco probably crunching on her food right now, but let's go ahead and do these tryouts. So we have to do beater. Got it. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. It's a beautiful day for a friendly Quidditch match. Okay. Yep. Both teams are about to kick off the match. Okay, the opposing chasers got the quaffle. This could be the first goal of the match, unless Green has other plans. Looks like Green is trying to bump into the opposing chaser. There's a fine line between a bump and a foul. Okay. There we go. Bump the player. Nice moves. Green knocked the quaffle out of the opposing chaser's grip. Yeah, I did. Damn right. When it comes to Quidditch, I ain't playing around. Especially against you, Hufflepuss. I'm dead after Hufflepuss on the Quidditch field. Like, I know it's Hufflepuff. One time I fucked up and said Hufflepuss. And it's, hey, you know what? I gotta bring it around every once in a while. So, yeah. It's just one of them things. I didn't mean to say it, but you know what? We're gonna stick with it. Hufflepuss, Slytherin, Gryffindor, and the best house, Ravenclaw. Nice. Green deflected the bludger, allowing the chaser to score. So we ended up getting 10 points from that. Okay. Ooh. Here we go. Nice. Oh, yeah. That's right. I'm gonna break your damn ribs. Enjoy that broken rib. Perfect hit. Green's bludger knocks the quaffle out of the chaser's grasp. Oh no, Coco's looking out the window. Shit, I hope she doesn't see anything and starts barking. Trust me, y'all will know if she starts barking. Okay, so we won that practice or Quidditch friendly, whatever. So we won that one. Great. Well, who wins? We all win to have two players of your caliber is a great victory for our team. I think she meant which of us will play beater. Allow me time to consider your performances. The fate of our team will be determined by the steps we have taken today. A choice such as this requires deep compilation. I will inform you of my decision when it arrives. Okay. Meet Andre. Meet with Andre. I saw your beater tryout, and I need details. Let's catch up soon, Cursebreaker. Here we go. She's starting. Well, I'm not waiting no 4 hours. Let's see. Can we meet now? Meet with Andre. I'm ready to talk about beater tryouts. Meet me in the courtyard. Hey, Coco. Hey, get out of that window. You don't need to be up there. You don't need to know what's going on with those neighbors up from us. That has nothing to do with what's going on right here and right now. Okay, what do we got? Oh, some more of those seasonal tokens. Okay, 350. Why not? Okay, so let's meet with Andre. Can't believe Sky's trying out for beater, and I'm wasting time on an essay for history of magic. I'm still working on my patented beater quiz. I hope you're ready, Drew. Oh god, I won't be, I'm sure. Is it true you and Sky both tried out for beater? I'm still surprised that Sky Parkin, one of the best chasers at Hogwarts, wants to be a beater. That's what it seems like. She's persuaded Orion to hold tryouts for the two of us. Orion said he needed time to decide which of us will play beater for our team. I think you're about to find out who he chose. I've got an essay for Transfiguration to finish, but let me know how it goes. Uh-oh, here we go. Decision time? Question mark. Did you decide who will play beater? Indeed. After careful thought, focused, and a lengthy lecture on magical history, I came to a decision. Oh, here's the decision. After this, I'm sure. Ooh, 8 hours. Thank goodness I got the energy required. Keeping Sky as a chaser improves our odds of winning by 78%. There you go. We already kind of got the answer. Just in that statement. You're not truly a beater yet, but you've got potential. History of magic provides clarity and mindfulness idea for making... Tell Andre he can keep my playbooks as long as he needs them. I've got more. While Sky has the skill of a beater, she's not as adaptable as you are. I hope Sky isn't disappointed not being a beater. There you go. So we are the team's new beater. Yay, yay us. If Sky isn't our new beater, did you choose me? Should I practice hitting bludgers at training dummies like Raph does? You have much training ahead of you, but we will take this journey together. History of magic. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Sky has played Chaser for much of her life. It's in her heart. Yeah. While both you and Sky show great promise, you're going to be the new beater. I already kind of figured that. Yeah. Really, have you told Sky? We have. I can say with 49.6% certainty she took it well. It's a bit hard to tell sometimes. Sky is brilliant as a chaser, and everyone knows parking chasers are the best on the pitch. Sky has the heart of a chaser. Until recently, she has shown no interest in being a beater. What about you, Drew? How do you feel about being our new beater? Oh, I can't wait to start injuring and breaking ribs. Hell yeah, let's do it. Hell yeah, I'm ready to cause all sorts of injuries, especially against Hufflepuff. I can't wait. It's going to be the best part of being a beater. Hell yeah, definitely, yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait to play beater. I'm very pleased that this path is one you wish to travel. Though you are free to practice as a chaser when you are so inspired. But for house matches, beater is your calling. Okay? You've got potential, Drew. You can do it. But it will take dedication and hard work to become a truly great beater. Fortunately, you've got us. However, there is no substitute for training. Suppose I should go to the Quidditch pitch. I've got a lot of practice ahead of me. Go to Quidditch practice. It is time to begin our practice. Hurry to the Quidditch pitch. Let's do it. I don't really need that. I'm already so behind on that. Now, here's one thing I don't like about this game. I might as well show you guys right now. So, wait a minute. Right here. So there is a daily planner stamp card collection for like 8 days where you go around and spend a certain amount of energy per day, right? Well, it was at 200 energy per day. But they increased it by 100. So now the new normal is you have to spend, whenever this pops up, if you want to get all of those ink packs, you have to spend not 800, I'm sorry. You have to spend 300 energy per day, every day, for 8 days. Like, my question seriously is, unless you buy a whole bunch of energy, who in the hell is going to have time for that on a daily basis to have to spend 300 energy a day? I know I don't. I mean, I've completed 2 days out of the 8, but I've been working on other shit. Just in life in general, stuff on YouTube. I just simply don't have the time to spend 300 energy on this game a day for 8 days straight. There ain't no way in hell. I'm sorry, but they should lower it back down to 200. 300 is insane. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Go to the Quidditch practice. Now, are we going to have to practice as a beater or what? Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll find out here soon. It is nearly time to begin your beater's journey. We're both beaters now. Drew, are you excited? I heard you're helping Andre Igloo improve his seeker skills. Okay, let's see. Sky, what do you got to say? Drew, ready for practice? You're in better spirits than I would have thought. Orion said he told you he chose me to play beater. He did. The whole beater tryout thing was a test. Oh, okay. Okay. So she really didn't want to actually become a beater? Okay. I see what you're doing, Sky. A test? Like how I tested you when I trained you as a chaser. You mean you didn't want to play beater? You were simply testing me? Here, let me explain. Okay. 3 hours. Not too bad compared to 8 hours. Here we go. Does Orion know you were testing me? That's a good point. Does he know? If you never wanted to play beater, why bother with tryouts? Beaters can't be afraid of confrontation, trust me. I was worried Orion would make both of you beaters. Want to practice shooting goals sometime, Drew? Sky's better as a chaser than as a beater, don't you think? Drew, ready to keep bludgers off my back? Remember when I taught you to play chaser? That was a test too. I knew you needed a path to be a better path to be a better beater. If that comes back around, I'll get that right next time. If you never wanted to play beater, why bother with tryouts? We shall begin practice after your conversation with Sky. Okay. The tryout was a test to see if you could be a competitive beater. Okay, that's fair game. To see how you would hold up with me pushing you for the good of the team. Isn't deciding what's best for the team Orion's job? It's everyone's job. Professional Quidditch players have to focus on the team just as much as any captain. My dad wants me to lead us and defend our claim to the Quidditch Cup. My plan worked. Orion knows you're the best beater for the team. Congrats. You trust me, don't you, Drew? Yeah, I trust you. I trust you, Sky. I'm glad you're on my side. Thank you. You're welcome. Besides, none of that matters now. We're here for practice. You're right. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Okay, so we got practice, or... Oh, shit. Okay, so we got... What? 4 Quidditch friendlies. My God. Holy crap. 4? Nah, bro. You know what? Since we got 4 of them, I will be back. Once we get to the 4th one. I'm not... No. You guys are not going to suffer through 4 of the same thing. Jesus Christ. So, yes, when I'm on my 4th and final one, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. And let's go ahead and do this 4th and final Quidditch friendly. As you can see right here, I've already done 3 of them. Quickety split, lemon squeezy, absolutely. So let's go ahead and do this 4th and final one so we can officially end Quidditch 2 Chapter 2. And then after that, I'm going to show you guys some of the new creatures that I've gotten along the way before we end it for today. I didn't know I was going to have to be stopping this video 3 different times. But here we go. Nice. Hit the opposing seeker. Too bad y'all can't see it, but I hit the skip button. I want to get through this so I can get to editing the video and get a thumbnail and hopefully get it out today on Thursday for you guys. Because I have a very entertaining Mass Effect sneak peek coming. I think some of you will probably get a chuckle out of it. But all I'm going to say in that sneak peek is I was having an awful time. I was having a terrible time. Some of you might get a chuckle out of it. So, that certain Mass Effect sneak peek that I got, it's going to be coming out soon. Maybe not soon-ish, but it's definitely on the horizon. But there we go. Quidditch 2, Chapter 2, Quest Complete. Now we're on to Chapter 3 of the Quidditch 2. Go to Go to Quidditch practice. Come to Quidditch practice now. We must prepare for our house match. Oh. We're not going to do that right now, though. That is pretty much going to do it for Quidditch 2, Chapter 2. But real quick, I got something to show you guys. I got some new creatures along the way since the last time y'all seen this. Let me get this here. And then we will feed these creatures. So I will do a bulk bond and a bulk feed. Okay. Now, we are going to go one by one to feed some of these creatures. So look at this. I got a glowing bug. Yes, that's one of the newest creatures I've gotten in the past month or so. Since the last time I played this for you guys. Glowing bug, ain't he cool? He's kind of cool. Oh, that ain't all. We got another one here that we're gonna look at shortly in the same area. Luminescent. Here we have a moon calf. What is the description? Small, fluffy beast with 4 webbed feet, a long neck, and large eyes. Look at him, so happy. He does look kind of cute, don't he? And then we got a couple more. One of the creatures I know you guys have seen, I'm pretty sure. Especially if you watched the last Quidditch video. This guy right here. This Clabbert. I don't know if that says Clabbert, but I know you guys have seen him. He's like a frog, and he's got like this red thing on his head that's kind of like, acts like sort of like a light or an alarm, I'm pretty sure. A tree-dwelling beast whose forehead growth glows when it senses danger. Yes. So we're going to get the Clabbert here all the way to max level. Yeah, look at him waving at us with that piece of meat in his hand. Oh yeah, he loves it. There we go. We got him all the way to max level. There we go. We're going to get some rewards for that. Now, we got a couple... We got two... We got this one who... A Lacrota? I don't know if that says that. A mimicking moose-like creature with long antlers and a giant mouth. As you'll see here in a minute. Yep, there it is. There's that big old mouth of his. Mouth of the South. Definition of mouth of the South right there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Damn. That big old mouth, and you're going to miss all that. Okay, then. And then we got this dragon here. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that. The Hebbard Dryden Black Dragon. Again, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm just gonna roll with it. The Black Dragon. We'll call him the Black Dragon. The H Black Dragon. We got one more creature. This one, I think, the next one I'm going to show you guys, I think is really interesting. After I feed these creatures, that is going to do it for today's video. Yes, we got a Thunderbird. Yeah. Look how magnificent this beautiful bastard is. Oh, man. A legendary Aven beast with the power to conjure powerful storms. Yeah, that description just sounds so badass. Look at him. Look how majestic he is. Like, yeah. I think he looks badass. Yes. You know what? Maybe he should be named Garrus or something. I don't know. Although, I already have the Hippogriff's name is Garrus V, though. I don't know. I gotta think of a badass name for him. Hell yeah, I like him. I like the Thunderbird. I like all the creatures. Oh, there's Tally. You know what? Hey, I just had a brilliant idea. Yeah. Tally Zora is right there. Mass Effect. We could have Garrus V right there. Yes. That's a great idea. You know what? Let's do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna have two of them named Garrus V. If I spelled it wrong, I will come back and spell it correctly. There we go, Garrus V, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now, I think that is a great place to go ahead and stop it for now. So that's all I got for you guys for today. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, and thank you for your continued support. And it doesn't matter if you are an OG subscriber, or if you've been around for a while, or you just arrived, it doesn't matter. I appreciate all of you just the same, and thank you once again. I am Buck Beak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.